The college basketball experience preview and picks episode for Thursday, January 18th on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Hall of Fame Bets, the sports betting research platform for parlays, player props, and game lines. Download the Hall of Fame Bets app or visit hofbets.com. Use that promo code SGPN to get 50% off your first month and start making smarter bets today, people. We're also brought to you by Cut. Cut is a peer-to-peer social betting platform that's US based and available in 40 different states. Head to cut.com. That's KUTT.com. Use that promo code SGPN for a 10% deposit bonus. We're also brought to you by the SGPN merch store. 15% off everything when you use the promo code playoffs in the merch store. So get on over there and check that out. Get yourself a Pick Dundee t-shirt or a Eat Shit Pit t-shirt. And remember, as always, folks, to let it ride.
What's up, everybody? This is Cameron Krog from Loyola Chicago Ramblers, and you're listening to SGPN. Let it ride. Shout out to the Broad Stop. Thank you, guys.
Yes. Woo! Welcome to the college basketball experience preview and picks episode for Thursday, January 18th. Holy shit. It's a good day. Did I say January? Yeah, it's January 18th picks, but January 17th, it's concluding. There's one game left, and I am sweating out San Diego State -6, but we were on one today. Bad day for the shit talkers out there in the world. Well, besides us, that is. If you're wondering who the hell you're listening to, my name is Colby Swig Database Dan, aka Pick Dundee. That's not a pick. This is a pick.
He was raised in the land down under, where a man thinks on his feet, speaks with his fists, and lives by his wits.
When Dundee happened, he was a superstar.
I'm probably drinking too much and celebrating too much and not sleeping. Would have killed a normal man, but no, that's gone. The medical advice I got from that was like being hit by lightning. Pretend it never happened and get on with your life.
Woo. Shout out to Derek Blaylock in the chat. 3-1 today. So much better than a 1-10 Tuesday. True. It's good. It's good math. I'm 18-5 right now. 18 wins, 5 losses, and 1 game pending. So, bring it on, you fucking jackasses. Let's go. I am joined by this guy. He is the host of the Big 12 College Experience. He is the host of the Ride and Rush Show. Give it up for former video coordinator for Hall of Fame coach Bob Huggins and Frank Martin, Ryan McIntyre, aka Money Line Mac. How you doing, brother?
Doing good. Obviously, a good night for us. I'm only at 18-10. A little bit down, not at your level right now. Got San Diego State, the Aztecs with you. Good night though. Good night, and I'm still waiting for the report card from that one guy. He doesn't show up on the nights we roll. I've noticed a little trend here. Yeah. I mean, sometimes he does show up, and he's like just preaching bullshit. He's just saying, "You guys had a terrible night." I'm like, no, I actually won. Spewing fake news over there. Yeah, it happens. We enjoy it. I did burn I probably would have won money on my DFS lineup, but I was doing the football show when they announced that Darian Trammell wasn't going to play for San Diego State. So I'm catching a DNP on my DFS lineup. It's killing me right now because I feel like my whole roster's fire, and then I got one guy who's just not playing. Fucking brutal. Absolutely fucking brutal. Let's recap because the day was fantastic. Well, first off, VMI, they're still not fantastic. They lost by 40 to Furman at home. Whew. Your thoughts on this one? Yeah, no, I feel bad because I benedicted this, and I there were rumors that VMI was going to be shorthanded today, and I threw this in the Discord, and a bunch of us hopped on Furman minus 15.5, and VMI had 6 players. So shout out to that report, and it was accurate. Never sweat. That's why you got to get the pick page in the Discord, man.
Let's go. Shout out to Daryl Kendall, who says, how do I donate to you guys? Well, I mean, you can do that right here on this, or just by listening in a way you are donating. If you subscribe on YouTube, that helps too. We're grateful. We have some great fans that give us donations, and we appreciate that. And obviously we're never going to turn that down because we're an independent podcast going up against a lot of corporate money. So we need that in the fight. But we're grateful with whatever you can do. Your time, your ears, your eyes is always, a form of payment in a way. So appreciate the $20 donation from Lactose. Appreciate
Thank you, man. And Simon, I just dropped this in here, the Discord. So follow the instructions, get in there. You got a bunch of guys, a lot of guys other than just Colby and I that handicap and look at college basketball on a day-to-day basis. So got a lot of different opinions in there, a lot of sharp minds in there. Great place to be and watch games.
Amen. So it's important to get the early number.
It is.
In most cases. Like Colgate minus 7.5.
We had no business.
Yeah. Oh my God. But the toothpaste, get it done. Win by 8 at Army. Oh man. This is one where I don't even want to talk too much shit because definitely should have lost this game.
Yeah.
But we take it. We take it. Because this happens the other way too, man. Your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, it felt good. Like, so we obviously, I think everybody knows we like to bet dogs primarily. We like hopping on the dog, especially when it's a home dog. It felt good to be on the little bitch favorite public side and get a backdoor lucky ass cover for a change. So Colgate, lucky as fuck that we covered that. Army, if you had Army, man, plus 7.5, I feel for you.
Or if you had Colgate minus 8.5.
I mean, well, you didn't deserve it.
No, because you'd rather lose the game outright. To have it go all the way.
Yeah, true.
You know
Very
what I mean?
True.
So
Colgate had like 4 points for 14 minutes. I don't know what the fuck they were doing. The staples were not.
You know what,
activated.
man? Like the system is still working for us right now, but I will say they're not as good as years past.
There's kinks in the armor.
They're not as good as years past.
Those whites are not as sharp right now.
NC Nick had a large wager. I was talking to him doing the football show, and before we went live, he was sweating this one out as Georgia State plus 9 covers against Appalachian State. I'll play music for him. Did you bet this?
No, but I talked about Georgia State. I thought it was the right side off the JMU win, but shout out to NC Nick.
And then I don't know that we should have hit this one either. Lafayette laying 3.5. They win 72-68. Thanks for the late foul by Holy Cross as we get this one done. The Leopards are they're like the 96 Chicago Bulls. You know what I mean? When it comes to Patriot League play, they're unbeatable.
Yeah.
Your thoughts on this one, my friend?
Yeah, it's another lucky one. So there were a couple that went against us at the end that we'll talk about, but starting to get some bounces go our way finally. Felt like the last couple weeks we were just getting fucked left and right, but here we go, baby.
Yes, here we go. And what was our favorite play of the night? Oh, it was the Virginia Wahoos getting it done, and they did 65-57. Easiest play of the night. Easiest fucking play of the night. There were some easy plays tonight too, in my opinion. But Wahoo's needed that one. Reese Beekman, I think, went for 17 or something like that. What'd you make of this one, man?
Typical Virginia, find a way, grind it out. They had to have that game. They defended finally again. They've been shit on the defensive end on the road. So got back at home in Charlottesville, took down the Hokies. Rivalry, held them to 57 points. Good win. They remain alive somewhat in the at-large race. They got a lot of work to do. Their resume is not very good either.
Yeah. So I was 3-0 out the gate. Took my first loss right here as Longwood went to upstate Spartanburg.
Yep.
At the Hodge Center and lost outright. They blew a 10-point halftime lead.
Yep.
You fucking losers.
What
do you make of this one?
Longwood's some shit, man. I watched them. I thought that this was a great spot off back-to-back losses. You mentioned it. They completely collapsed down the stretch. They should have covered, yet alone win the game. But once they blew the cover, I'm glad they lost. I don't like Longwood.
Yeah. Shout out to Daryl who gave us $20. He hit a 5-pick parlay off you guys today. Have been listening to you guys for a couple years now. I listen on Spotify daily. Appreciate you, man. And thank you for helping us out. From listening and also throwing us $20. Appreciate you. YouTube.com/The College Experience. In case you're listening to this on the audio side, you can always watch the show. Some say they like it better when you watch the show. Some say they like it better when they listen to the show. They don't have to stare at my stupid fucking face. It goes both ways. We should have bet this one. I got this correct. We should have bet this one. Presbyterian only loses by 3. Why did I not bet this fucking game? I knew they were due for a close game. Blue hose cover. Yeah.
Scared. Yeah.
High Point though. Can we talk about them for a second? Because they're 15-4. Is this the greatest fucking turnaround? This is the greatest turnaround in a long time.
What were they last year?
They were terrible last year. They were fucking terrible.
14 and 17, 6 and 12 in Big South play. They got the 10th longest nation's longest streak right now.
Shout out to High Point. Shout out to Tommy B as well. Gave us $10. Says thanks for the deep dive work and it's totally free. Yes, it is. Appreciate you.
Free.
The Citadel covered for me against UNC Greensboro. Didn't bet it. Greensboro wins by 6. Telling you, man, even the plays I didn't bet, I was pretty fucking on fire today. And then this one. See, this one I got lucky that I didn't take the money line because I should have took the money line. I honestly think I was just occupied, or I would have took the money line. And this was heartbreaking because my East Carolina Pirates should have won tonight. They lose 60-59. We cover the 3.5. But fuck, may the Schwartz not be with us because he just finds ways to lose fucking games. I'm so glad I didn't take the fucking money line. I mean, I honestly told myself to bet the money line. I just didn't get to it. Your thoughts on my Pirates being a complete fucking failure?
Yeah, right side the entire game, like you said. Fucking backbreaker to give up a 90-foot baseball pass. Probably got away with the push in the back there, but still, I mean, they're not going to call that dagger. I mean, that they should have won that game. That's one you got to have.
Shout out to Chad G, friend of the program, and Tip Train. No call out needed. Let's keep the love going. Look at this guy. He's fucking we got just a good solid base. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And we'll keep that love going. All right. Let's bring it back. Let's bring the 60s back. All right. Everybody fucking everybody. You know what I mean? No problem. Oh, it's just my wife. Don't worry about it. Keep fucking her.
Shag now or shag later.
I've been reading a couple books lately where it was like, I don't know. I heard some really wild stories from Ringo Starr about wives just having sex with friends, and you're just perfectly okay with it in the 60s. Hey,
Wild Wild West.
Yeah, it's I mean, interesting time period.
Yeah,
interesting time period.
Nathan wants to know where Noah Beanick is.
Well, Noah Beanick he's probably part of that. He's trying to bring the 60s back as well because we know he went to Morgantown and ate some magic mushrooms and had a hard time riding it out about 3 or 4 weeks ago back. But he's been missing. He's been off the grid for like 4 or 5 days. He said thunder snow could have been the reason why, but I don't know. I mean, he hasn't. He's gone. MIA. I get texts that I'll be honest. Look, I love Noah. I really, he's a great guy. But when he texts you a fucking novel. And I got to be honest.
He fucking does.
I don't have interest in reading that much content unless it's about Texas A&M Corpus Christi or something. You know what I mean? Like I don't. When you send me 3 paragraphs about what's happening at home, I'm just not going to read it. It's that simple. Like he could have terminal fucking cancer and I could just be like, no, 3 paragraphs. Could have done it a lot shorter. Shout out to Danny Dubshit for giving us $10 as well. But yeah, so I don't know where the fuck Noah is. He's by those windows, perhaps, or hiding from those windows, maybe better said. But yeah, I cannot answer text messages that are that long. And I cannot even read text messages. It's funny. Sometimes I'll show my wife. I go, look at this fucking text. The fuck is going on here? Is that a thing the youth do? Is that Noah in general, or is that a popular thing to just give me details that I just don't need? Like sometimes even when I did read the text, it's like, yeah, right now I'm going to a sandwich place over in the north side of town. It's like, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I appreciate you.
Yeah.
But why is this part of this fucking complete paragraph / run on sentence? You know what I mean? So I don't know.
He's alive.
Just saying.
He's alive.
He's a great guy.
Yeah.
Great guy. Bad guy to get a message from. That's all I'll say. Great guy. Bad guy to get a message from. You see him at a barbecue. You fucking you offer him chicken wings, whatever the fuck. You offer him whatever you're cooking. You give him a beer. You get a text message from him. You don't even answer that shit. That's what you got to do. You just got to look the other way. You know what I mean? Anyway,
put that shit on airplane mode.
Yeah. It's 100%. East Tennessee State covered against Wofford by a half a point. Didn't bet this one, but still got it correct. How about you?
Hell of a game. Hell of a game. East
Wofford
Tennessee
keeps
State
pulling out these 1 or 2 point wins.
I know they get the magic right now.
And we should probably do an hour on this game. It looked like for a second. Now we still made money on this game. Made money. I'll play our music because we covered. But for an instant, it looked like Detroit was going to win their first fucking game.
I got so many damn tweets on this game.
You talked me into this one. I was not going to bet this game. You talked me into betting this one. Detroit loses by 3 in double overtime. I thought they had this one 2 different times, and they didn't. They still lose, but we got that cover. And God mercy, may God, what's he saying? But may God have mercy on your soul, Detroit mercy, because you should have won this game. Your thoughts?
Yeah, pulling it up right now. They were what, up 10 or 11 with 7 minutes, or up 8 with 4 minutes. Nobody's shitting on us anymore for taking the old hospital. I mean, they're cover machines. We called this, that they're gonna go through a stretch where they're gonna fucking cover all these games. They ever since they got healthy, they're not, obviously can't be as bad as your record, but I'm kind of glad they didn't win. Drag it out so that they come back hungry the next game and cover the next game.
I told you I'm a fan of sports misery, and that includes the players playing on the team.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, like. To know that you're winless still at 0-19,
they're gonna keep fighting. I think
the fact you got to wake up tomorrow morning, and deal with that, it's fucking hilarious. It's hilarious.
What the fuck was was that?
Yeah, I don't know. What you got going on over there?
I don't know. One of the fucking pictures just fell off my wall. That fucking threw my ass
You got a thunder snowstorm coming?
We were
Watch out for those windows.
Detroit Mercy win the game, and my fucking picture said, "You fucking thought." Boom. They should have fucking won.
Watch out for those windows.
Scared the shit out of me. Thought somebody's breaking in like last year at that one show at 3:00 in the morning. Look
I
over,
remember that.
Somebody's walking through the door. I'm like, who the fuck are you? My buddy's friend.
I don't even want to ask why he just has the pass to just come through the basement of your fucking house at any time. I'm not even going to ask. I'm not even going to ask about that. This is like Noah's text, ignoring it.
Long story for a short slate at another time. Go in the archives, you'll see it.
This might have been our best play of the whole night, but we had a lot of good plays. St. Bonaventure minus, what was it, 7.5 or 8?
I was so proud to be a Bonnie tonight.
99-64 Rhode Island Rams. Get that bullshit Ramit stuff out of here. As we loaded up on the bodies. I mean, your thoughts, buddy, on this one?
Half. I didn't even have to watch second half. I saw them just completely punch Rhode Island right from the get-go. I said, this game's over. You could tell who the team was on a 2-game losing streak versus a 4-game win streak. Rhode Island came in comfortable. Bonnie's fucking pissed off Mark Schmidt. They're good at home. They just lost one. Fucking fucked them up right from the beginning. Let's go.
Yeah. I mean, they needed that one. Huge win. The Rams were red hot coming into that big time win there. As the Bonnies just they were sliding. They needed that to get their shit back together. Charles Pride had a big day, 25 points for the Bonnies. Someone in the chat, by the way, said, "What is the benefit of us recapping?"
Good question.
I'd love to recap because like yesterday when I didn't get a chance to watch any of the games, but also I love college basketball. I know you might want a gambling show. It's a common 1-star review for us is you guys, you don't have to react to the games. I don't give a fuck how many 1-stars we get. I love college basketball. And I like talking about college basketball. I like thinking about who could win each conference, who could win this road game. Is there a tough upcoming road game? Stuff like that. Oh, player suspended. I like it, and sometimes I get educated on it. Like I didn't know about the VMI shit that Mac was talking about.
Yeah,
I didn't know about that today because there's 360 some teams. So you can't educate yourself on all 360 at the same fucking time. So, yeah, I love recapping. Mac, how about yourself?
Well, and yeah, absolutely. And there's 60, 70 games. I find out something to do from the chat every single night that I mean, you can only watch 8 to 10 games at a time. And when there's 20, so like maybe somebody saw something different in the Ooey Pooey versus fucking, who did Ooey Pooey beat tonight? I'm drawing a blank all of a sudden. Fort Wayne.
Yeah.
So like maybe somebody saw that. I didn't get to see that game. There were 20 games going on. Or maybe you were watching a different game than me. And we kind of try and hint at, hey, this team fucking just keeps losing like Detroit. But they actually have been playing better over the last couple games. And they put all these teams, too, play again in 2 to 3 days. So maybe this is a good bounce back spot. Or, hey, maybe this team got lucky as fuck and they stormed the court and it's a good fade opportunity. I think you got to recap and evaluate going forward.
Yeah. And I would just say in general, I know there's 200 people here. I don't want to drag the show out too long, but it's kind of the story of SGPN.
Yep.
The origin, like my friends, Sean and Ryan, started Sports Gambling Podcast in 2011. They were only doing NFL and they were just doing it to bullshit and bet NFL. Then I came along, I think in 13 or 14, and I said I could do college, but it was all there was no financial motive really behind it. It was just we love the sport. You know what I mean? And then organically success has happened. And now I have a 2-bedroom apartment in Los Angeles. Before I had a 1-bedroom apartment in Los Angeles. So look, kids, I still have the gap tooth though. So, don't want to get too excited. You might start doing a podcast, pushing a lawnmower out of your way, and end up in a 2-bedroom apartment. But you'll still have the fucking. You still have a lot of problems. You know what I mean? You got to fix these fucking problems. So, Florida State 84, Miami 75. We both took the Seminoles. Wow, who the fuck is this team? I'll play that song.
So we're fucking rolling.
Yes.
We are the Seminoles of Florida State. We know we're good, some say we're great. Our goal is simple, best in the land. Rocking to the beat of the Modest Cheese Band.
Someone told me that's not the Modest Cheese Band. What is that they're saying? Someone left a comment. I thought it sounded like the Modest Cheese Band. I'm gonna play that back. What are they saying?
We are the Seminoles of Florida State.
Isn't this Dion?
We know we're good, some say we're great. Our goal is simple, best in the land. Rocking to the beat of the Modest Cheese Band on Saturday.
What is that? It sounds like Modest Cheese Band, right? What the fuck? I don't know what it is, but anyway, shout out to Marching Chiefs Band is what Avetta says. Oh, okay. See, learn something new every day. And yes, it is Dion. Yeah, Clark, you're right. Dude, what is this Florida State team? They're 11-6 now. They've won 5 straight.
Yeah.
What? This is a team that got drilled by Lipscomb and almost lost to who was it? Winthrop earlier in the year.
Yep.
I mean, they're red hot right now. I mean,
Should we just the ACC?
Should we just give them the championship right now, or what?
It's incredible. I did not see this coming, and I'm happy for Leonard Hamilton. I like Leonard Hamilton. I thought he was losing it. I'm like, oh shit, this is the end of Leonard. He's gonna go out with a 15-16 year, but damn, he's turned this thing around. They got Clemson on Saturday. Kind of think they can get that one.
It's easy to see a tide turn.
Yeah. Shout out to It's Eric, gave us $5. Y'all make the nights at work better. Thanks for UVA Rutgers LSU parlay. Amen. Let's go.
On the other side, they're not. I'm telling you, they're not going to go dancing.
I watched this game today, so you know my analysis of this one. They don't look cohesive right now.
No,
they had guys injured. They had guys injured, and they got them all healthy.
Yep.
They don't look cohesive. They look awkward. And yes, you're right that they've never been a strong defensive team, but they're not playing well together right now. And they look like a team that hasn't been playing together because they haven't really been playing together. But I'm not making excuses. They look pretty shitty lately, and I don't know what do they got. They got who do they got next?
Are you watching Larinaga on the sideline? He just sits back on the scores table and he looks pissed off. Like last year, he was up and down, coaching him, talking to. He kind of looks checked out. Not checked out, but he doesn't like this team. You could tell, like you said, they got some ego problems. Whether it's the NIL, obviously NIL is a big thing with Miami, with that whole package. But they miss Jordan Miller for sure.
100%.
And Wong.
Next up. Well, can't go into the rack and get a dub, even though it looks like you're going to win 90% of the game. You cannot. You cannot go into the rack. Just can't. All right. I don't care who you think you are. Can't go into that Jersey Mike's Arena with Danny DeVito doing all this fucking somersaults, breakdancing. Rutgers 87, Nebraska 82. How the fuck did we win this game? I felt like Rutgers was down most of the game. Your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, it was rack magic. I mean, Nebraska should have won this game, and then Nebraska should have covered it, and then somehow Rutgers covered this game. This is a summary of the night. But hey, man, when you're a dog and you go to overtime and you're holding that freaking bet, hold your breath. It's one of the worst feelings in the world because you're probably going to lose it. Somehow the favorite seems to always cover in overtime.
Shout out to Clark in the chat. It goes, get that Tamanaga bullshit out of here in Dundee voice. Appreciate you. Appreciate it. And yes. Yes. Yeah. Dude, Rutgers needed that. Rutgers needed that.
They were in dead last in the Big Ten. You know that?
I guess I don't think I knew that fully, but I think I thought they were towards the back. Wow. Big win there. Gardner Webb, 74. Radford, 68. Your thoughts, buddy? I know you're close to the program.
Yeah, Radford's super banged up right now. They've dropped some games. They need to get healthy. They're not playing good ever since the Longwood game. Dropped back-to-back games, 1-3 in league play. I still think they're going to be right there to win the Big South, but Gardner-Webb all of a sudden looking good these last couple games after getting absolutely housed by fucking Charleston Southern.
Yeah. Gardner-Webb's a good team though. Like they're better than their record. They're better than their record. I don't want to say they're a good team, but they're better than their record. So Circle of Trust here didn't give this out on the show last night, but I did end up betting Loyola Chicago, and I actually thought I hit this. Looked like I was going to hit this, and no, they only win by 1. They do not cover.
Fucking UMass, man.
It's a tough place to go into, man. I watched a lot of this game. I feel like Loyola was up a lot of it, but still UMass hung tough. So I mean, sometimes you can kind of win when you go on the road and lose. I thought it was a strong performance by UMass, considering.
And they did not have Matt Cross, the 4-man.
Yeah,
who averaged 15 and 8. Like you said, Frank's got a good team. There's a reason I didn't lock UMass or Radford last night. I didn't feel good about either of these spots. I like UMass. They gave this one away at the very, very end. Like you said, probably Loyola was the better team. UMass fought. But man, they missed a box out and then an and one. You're right, man. That place gets fucking lit.
And they're playing better this year, man. I watched that St. Joe's game.
Yep.
I've watched a couple games in a row now. I'd say like 3 out of the last 4 for Loyola. They're playing a little bit better, and knowing how kind of open, I know I say this as Dayton's won like 12 straight games, but Mason, once conference play started, has been struggling.
It's a good league.
We saw Rhode Island lose to the Bonnies tonight. It looks like Dayton's just going to run away with the fucking thing, but if not, watch out for Loyola. They're playing a lot better basketball.
Yeah. The A-10's wide open. To put in perspective, Duquesne is winless in the league. Duquesne's not horrible.
And they're better. Yeah, they're better than some of the other teams. Yeah. I thought this was one of the easier plays on the board tonight. I know we said Virginia was probably our favorite, but I really loved Kentucky in that spot tonight. I was on Hoops Peterson last night talking about that, saying, man, there's no way. I would lay up to 9. You know, with the Wildcats, and boom.
W-I-L-D. Cats. W-I-L-D. Wildcats. W-I.
Antonio Reeves had a big day for Kentucky. 90-77. The Wildcats get it done. Easy wager. I mean, Mississippi State is Iowa State.
Fade them on the road
more. Yeah. Fade them on the road. So, what'd you make of this one, man?
Yeah, dude, Kentucky's good at fucking Rupp. I know they lost early in the non-com, but I'm going to take them a lot at Rupp. I'm going to fade them on the road a lot too. They're young, they're fucking fast in transition. They make shots. To score 90 on Chris Jans, that's about equivalent to about 120 on some of these other teams. That's an impressive performance.
Yes. And
we just won our last game, by the way.
Boom. Actually, and that puts me at, it puts me at what? Yeah, that puts me at 19 wins. 19 and actually 6, not 5. 19 and 6 for the night, folks. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. All right. Shout out to Colt, who says usually listen on Spotify in the morning for work. I appreciate what you guys do. Well, we appreciate you, Colt. And yeah, I mean, like anyone, whether sometimes you can't catch a show, you listen at work, whatever your thing is. Maybe you're flying around the country. Maybe you're a fucking pilot. You load that thing up, whatever. We're grateful. So, UConn 62. Michael Crichton, 48. I did not bet this game, but I think you did. Your thoughts on what the hell happened here? As shout out to Dave. I know Dave's a longtime listener, UConn fan. As they look good, and Tristan Newton had a pretty big game for the Huskies.
Yeah, man. I got cute. I was like, you know what? They're number 1 in the country. Everybody's pumping them up. Klingen's coming back. I thought it would take a game to get it Klingen back in the rotation. I was wrong, man. They didn't miss a fucking beat, and Creighton just athletically had no chance against them. I mean, to hold Creighton to 48 points, Creighton's a fucking offensive team. So UConn, they continue to defy everything. I'm going to be on Villanova probably on Saturday, though. Home dog here.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
A little Philly home dog.
I
so
like it.
Sneak peek the Friday night show. I can't help myself. I'm tired of UConn. They're good, though. They're really fucking good.
We double locked the Chattanooga Mocs last night. Boom, 74-60. The Mocs go into Mercer and get that dub. Bonham went for 28 points or something tonight. I saw some highlights. Yeah. And Bucknell drilled Boston. You picked that correctly. I actually took Boston. We didn't bet that game, but
LA reeked.
Bucknell fucking destroyed him too. It's like you don't see that a lot in the Patriot League or win that big. You know what I mean?
Especially for Bucknell.
Yeah, on the road too. Yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Pretty fascinating there. We also had a double lock on, and I was talking. I want to credit you, Mac, and also Clark. You and Clark talked me into betting this last night. Davidson.
Oh yeah, oh baby,
gets it done in the Bronx. 79-69.
Good spot.
Great spot.
They had to get that. They had to get that.
They needed
Fordham,
it. Yeah.
Fordham was off the Bonnie money line win. It was the right spot. They were the right side the whole game.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they got it done. Fordham was due. And like I said, that was not me. That was Mac and Clark.
Shout out to Clark.
Yeah. Clark knows his shit. But I was on this one. I mean, I bet Davidson, but I feel like you guys kind of put money in my bank account. This one, I think it was mutual for both of us. The LSU Tigers against Chris Beard and Ole Miss, getting it done. Almost gave away this. Dude, did you catch the end of this game? I was nervous with a couple minutes left. Yeah. LSU 89, Ole Miss 80. Fade Chris Beard on the road right now.
Yep. Yeah, and I know everybody's like they've only played 2 road games, but I think Mississippi, Ole Miss is Mississippi State of last year. I think they're going to struggle like they go to the jungle on Saturday. They're probably going to get fucking whacked. But at home with that environment, Chris Beard, he'll find a way to win his home games, get him to the tournament, probably get to the round of 32. It'll be a good year in Oxford.
There we go. Shout out to Nick's BK718. Give us $10. Says thank you for the parlay help. Rutgers, UAB, Chattanooga, LSU, Kentucky, Virginia, and the Knicks. Nothing quite like being at the Garden and making money. Hey, amen to that.
Yeah, you're gonna need to fucking hit a parlay or two to pay for fucking beer in that fucking arena.
That's true. I love New York City. I love New York City and catching a game with the Guard. Shout out to that though.
You like LSU? I think they're getting better.
I do.
Jalen Cook and those guys got back.
I think if you're an A&M fan, you're probably terrified of the game happening because LSU went into College Station, and now A&M's got to, they got to go into Baton Rouge, and the way LSU's playing, they're dangerous right now, man. I wouldn't want to. They're I said that when they were losing in November. I was like, how the fuck are they so terrible? Yeah. Like they lost to like Nichols, and I'm like, when I watched them, especially in that tournament they were in, I feel like they were in a tournament in like South Carolina, and I was like, dude, this team's got some guys. They got some guys that you don't have on some other teams, whether it's SEC or whether it's, any of the P5 conferences, or P6. But shout out to the LSU Tigers. We Tigers on this podcast as they move to 11-6. Oakland 70, Youngstown State 67. Youngstown covers by a half a point.
We were on this we're like this game is perfectly played.
Yes. I wouldn't bet this thing. This was one of the last games that I would bet on the board.
Yeah.
But shout out to Youngstown getting the cover. And how about those Golden Grizz? They're playing good ball.
That fucking postseason tournament's going to be a crapshoot. I can make a case for 6-7 teams. I can't wait for that tournament. Greatly.
And this is, I gave you guys credit. For, but I'm kind of mad also about why we didn't take Uwe Pooey.
I know he cowered it out.
Uwe Pooey knocks off Fort Wayne by 6. And you guys swayed me. I was on Hoops. Asked me about this game last night.
I saw it. I turned it on.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Maybe we should take IPFW. They lost a bunch in a row. It is a rivalry game, but Illy Pooey doesn't have anybody. I think I said stay away from betting this, but if you're forcing me to, give me IPFW. No.
You meant it would put you on the money line. That's
son of a bitch. Yeah. I did lose this one. I had Navy -2.5. They only won by 2 against Lehigh. The game stunk. I dove into the stink and I got burned by 0.5 point, but I'm not concerned. Your thoughts on the stinky line in Annapolis there?
Glad we didn't bet this. Navy Lehigh, of course it lands on 2, right?
Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. Off air, me and Hoops were having a conversation about that. We're like, dude, what the fuck is this line? This line's way off. Still bet it. Still lost. Good job, Vegas. Bradley, 70. Southern Illinois, 69.
Bro.
We cover. I don't know how we covered because we should have just. I stopped watching this. They had a fucking 30-point lead. Yeah. What the hell happened here? Bradley was down 45-24 at halftime and won the game. Whew. I mean, if this is a season, this is like this is one you lose your season on a loss like this.
For Southern Illinois?
Yeah. That's 2 in a row too. At the Banterra Center. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. They lost at home the other night too. I thought it was right. They lost to Drake at home. They're telling you, I'm out on them. Bradley though, huge win for Bradley, right?
Yeah, I mean it's amazing. Sometimes you get to league play in these programs, it's culture, good culture, start winning all of a sudden. Bradley looked like goddamn shit around Christmas. They lost 5 in a row, and all of a sudden they won 7 in a row. That's what they do. I mean, we'll keep talking about it. I mean, Gonzaga and St. Mary's are similar. We'll talk about them here in a minute on the Thursday slate.
Well, there was an easy play last night for both of us. We had a double lock riding on. I have a theory in sports. I still think it holds through, whether it's nowadays era with the NIL transfer portal. The game has changed so much. That's what everyone says. It's changed so much. But I still believe crime fucking pays. And I love backing that Brett Favre blood money. Southern Miss 69, Arkansas State 66. How the fuck was Arkansas State favored in Hattiesburg? Get the fuck out of here. Southern Miss gets it done. Austin Crawley had a huge game. That blood money, man. You got to get that blood money.
Well,
what'd you make of this one?
You know who didn't play? Carabello didn't play.
I know.
Fucking jackass got a fucking suit and fucking shades on like he's a fucking agent. That's how the game flipped. Yeah, I mean, we grinded that thing out. You can't trust Carabello, man. God,
and you can't trust Arkansas State. These teams are trying to make out Arkansas State. They've been favorites in like 4 in a row. What the fuck did they do to you?
I kind of like Southern Miss without Carabello. They don't need him.
Yeah,
they got talent.
Yeah, I mean, they had a great year last year. Not as good as last year so far this year, but getting better. Knocked off JMU at home, and now they take down those filthy Red Wolves. Tulsa 107, UTSA 78. We took Tulsa. We should have bet Tulsa. We did not bet Tulsa, or at least as far as I know. Big win there.
You up 100 points in Tulsa, UTSA.
Yeah. I know UTSA's defense is ass, but still.
Good God.
We also had a double lock on the UAB Blazers. Fire breathing dragons. All right.
Never in doubt.
Domination. I'm also mad that I did not bet on Louisiana against Texas State because I just knew they were way better than Texas State. Disappointed in myself. I picked it correctly, but I wanted to bet this. I thought about it, and I had a bunch of plays out there, and I didn't. And it's my fault. I apologize to you. You're the best. I'm the worst, chat, because I knew that was a fucking lock, and I didn't lock it up. Mac, your thoughts on the Raging Cajuns?
The line stunk, and that's why we stayed off it. But you were right, absolutely.
I also thought the line stunk a little bit because Murray State absolutely drilled UIC.
Yep.
73-58. UIC, what the fuck has happened to them too? That was a team that was hot in November. Now they're ass. Murray State, the Racers are playing pretty good ball. Ellington went for like 30 tonight. Big win for the Racers. And then how about Drake? They drilled Illinois State on the road.
I bet Illinois State. Bad play. I thought it was a good buy low spot.
Well, it's okay because I bet Evansville -5.5, and I lost money on Evansville because Valpo.
They suck too.
Play that. Yeah,
they suck too. Evansville and UIC, like the November and December heroes, they suck now.
And then the UCF very, very Golden Knights went into Austin, Texas, and I'll be honest, I was watching this early, and then I had to do the football show. When I was watching it, Texas was drilling UCF. The fuck happened here? UCF wins 77-71. I took UCF in the points. I know you were on Texas, but I didn't bet this game. What the hell happened here? First off,
they fucking collapsed. It was amazing. Like as a guy that had Texas -8.5, I'm like, oh, they're gonna win by 20. This is the front runner spot. They collapse, and then in the post-game handshake line, instead of yelling at your own fucking players for being fucking soft as fuck, Texas, Rodney Terry's busy yelling at the opponents because they're doing horns down. Are you fucking kidding me? Get the fuck over, you soft fucking bitch. Good God.
Man. They got no business losing this game. That's a huge win for UCF. That's a huge win. That's even bigger than the Kansas win, I think.
Yep.
Wow. Unbelievable.
How about Rodney Terry? That's what he's worried about in the post-game handshake line.
I don't think he's not gonna make it there, dude.
No chance. Not gonna make it. He said it was classless.
Yeah.
And his post-game he said, win or lose, we handle it with class. Like, fuck class. Fucking win, motherfucker. Yeah, you're making a lot of fucking money.
Yeah. And especially when you see the numbers on like Texas's NIL shit that they do. No, you go buy the best players every year, football or basketball. So if another team beats you when you know they don't spend nearly as much as you, fuck you. They should do that. UCF has no business beating you in Austin. No, they should do that. He's in the fucking wrong. Lost money on West Virginia tonight.
Oh God.
As Oklahoma wins 77-63.
We fell apart. The second half.
What's the breakdown here?
Sucked. Just fucking sucked in the second half. Didn't make enough plays. Oklahoma, desperate team, found a way in the second half. Did what Texas should have done, but Oklahoma did it. We'll beat Kansas on Saturday. See you in Morgantown Saturday night, baby.
Well, I don't got break my head cold, but
I mean, sometimes you play a money line when you just say, wait a second. I don't like betting on Bobby Hurley. UCLA 68. Arizona State 66. You're welcome. Boom. What was this one? This a 13-point lead? 14-point lead or something for Arizona State at one point? UCLA comes back, wins the game. Shout out to D Philly who just gave us $10. Thanks for all your picks today, guys.
Yeah.
Yes. He says horns down, soft bitches. And shout out to Marcus He on the that UCLA play. He was on it as well. That 8-point possession was amazing. I mean,
he's an State unraveled.
Yeah, he's an ASU alum too. Oh man,
what is wrong with this team?
Adam Miller had a good game.
Technicals. They got like 6 technicals.
I don't even understand it. I don't know. Like they've been like this. How has Bobby Hurley still have a job? I know that they're off to a decent start this year, but I just don't understand. He's got photos of somebody. Something happened.
What was my prediction? Happened. When they went 4-0, I go, they're about to lose 8 in a row. It's 2 in a row.
2 in a row. There we go.
2 down, 6 to go.
Who do they got on deck? Who do they got on deck too? They probably like USC on deck.
They better win that one.
So we were both on Louisville plus 21 fucking points. Get out of here as they cover. Only lose by 16. Sure, they were down, I don't know, 30 or something. What were they down at half? It was something insane. It was like 20, 25, maybe,
like
something like that.
At the first immediate time.
Yeah. We get it done, though. Nice handicap by us there on the Louisville Cardinals. How about this Providence win at DePaul? I almost bet DePaul. I was pretty fucking close to betting DePaul.
I did.
Glad I didn't, because they lost by 38 fucking points. Stubblefield, I think you should probably be fired.
He sucks.
Yeah, I mean, you can't lose that bad to a Providence team that just looks like ass lately. Nice win for the Friars, though. And
DePaul
then you
was
were
like, DePaul was up like midway through the first half too, and then all of a sudden the fucking wheels fell off.
Yeah. Rob Donaldson says RuPaul can lick his balls.
Yeah, you can lick my balls too. They fucking suck.
It wouldn't be the first time. I mean, I don't know about for you. I'm just saying for RuPaul. Texas Tech. Nice play here. I didn't bet this game. Texas Tech loses by 23 to Houston. You were spot on here. Houston just absolutely drove them. Jamal Shed went for like 30. Your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, Big 12 in a nutshell. You got 8 out of the 14 teams in the top 25. No more unbeatens in the league through 4 games already. So
insane.
Absolutely
insane.
Classic Big 12 shit. West Virginia, I didn't feel so bad. I go, we got whacked there. At least Texas Tech did. They're in the top 25. So, Houston's good at home, man. They desperate spot, back-to-back road losses. Kelvin Sampson had those guys ready to fucking bite anybody's head off tonight. I mean, they were fucking ready. Woo.
We also cashed in on Maryland, but damn it, I rode the money line too, so I didn't win as much money with this. But Jameer Young went for like 36 points, and they still fucking lost. Northwestern. I mean,
Chris Collins is a good coach, man.
Dude, they're 13-4. They're 13-4. I mean, am I crazy to think they're somewhat contenders? I mean, I know Purdue's waxing everybody, but I mean, and with Wisconsin losing the other day, I thought Northwestern played Wisconsin tough in Madison. I don't know. They're a pretty fucking good team. Boo Booey, good player.
Was it last year? I think it was last year. They were like the 2 seed with like 2 weeks left, and then they kind of stumbled down the stretch. They're going to be right in the thick. They look like an NCAA tournament team. Somehow Chicago State beat them.
Well, and we were on Chicago State. We should tout that at all times. All times. Knew that one. Knew the scattered ass would be going from Chicago into Evanston. This was a
Are
bad
all the
play
Big
by
Ten
me.
teams the same to you, other than Purdue? I kind of feel like they're all the
slow,
same.
white, boring. But actually, that's why Northwestern isn't. Northwestern has more diversity than normal right now. And but yes, a lot of times, and it's almost amazing to me that they haven't gone and tried to think outside the box. Yeah. From a coaching philosophy standpoint. I don't understand it, especially in NIL era.
Maryland's slowly trying to. I think I actually like Maryland. I think they're getting better once again under Kevin Willard.
You know who's not getting better, and I keep donating $100 to their hope that they are better, is Vanderbilt. They lost by 15. I think I've lost 5 straight games on taking Vanderbilt. Not straight. I'm sorry, but the last 5 times I've bet Vanderbilt, I've lost. But yeah, they suck. That court's ridiculous. And shout out to Bruce Pearl. Mantho's great barbecues. What's your thoughts?
Win the SEC? I mean,
yes, I think they can.
Yeah.
Oh, go listen to our SEC preview, folks out there. Me and Beanick were arguing about that. That's probably why he's hiding. He's probably hiding because I said, "Watch out for Auburn." Watch out for Auburn. Northern Iowa went down to Belmont and won. I was on. You and I.
Yep.
We didn't bet that, but took that one. And then I did bet this one. USC getting 20. Get the fuck out of here. When this thing went to 20, it was the easiest fucking bet.
You beat me on this.
Dude. Like, I understand USC sucks this year, but they're still talented. It's not like they don't have a couple guys that can fucking play basketball. So, like, to think that they're just going to lose by that many points, I can't do it. I can't. I hate USC too. So USC covers. Arizona wins by 15. And then we close out the night with San Diego State covering the 6. Leday went for 22 and 13, I think. And San Diego State rebounds from that terrible loss at the pit. What a fucking fire day. All right, I'm just,
Good night.
Yeah. I got a flamethrower over here. Let's go. Game balls. Who's your top game ball?
I'll be classless right fucking here, Rodney Terry. UCF goes into fucking Austin, says, horns fucking down. Get that shit out of here. Go to the SEC. Shout out to UCF. Get this fucking Texas Charmin clean soft ass out of here. Let's go.
Yeah. I mean, that's the obvious first game ball.
Yes.
Obvious first game ball. All right, folks, I want to tell you, I've done too many shows tonight. I'm like, did I do the DraftKings read or not? That's not good for business, but look, I want to tell you that the college basketball experience is brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook. They are always good for business. And look, they're an official sports betting partner of the National Football League, and they're bringing you an offer that'll help make the playoffs truly electrifying. New customers can bet $5 on any game and get $200 instantly in bonus bets. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use that promo code SGP. New customers can bet $5 and get $200 instantly in bonus bets only on DraftKings Sportsbook with the promo code SGP. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.1800gambler.net. In New York, call 8778-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, 21 plus age varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. See dkng.com/football for eligibility and deposit restriction terms and responsible gaming resources. Second game ball. Or my first game ball. Florida State. This team is a fucking wagon now. All of a sudden, what the hell's happening here?
Yeah.
This team's red hot. I was ready to force him into retirement. Leonard Hamilton saying, fuck you, Dundee. And I'm here for it. Go Seminoles. Second game ball, Mac. Where are you going?
Let's go to the Valley. Down 24-25 at half. The Braves on the warpath. Bradley at the Salukis in Carbondale. That's a hell of a win.
That is. That really is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great fucking call there. And the way they came back and won.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Unfucking believable. My second game ball, I'll go to those UCLA Bruins. Mick Cronin, you went to Salt Lake City and got fucking just destroyed. And ever since then, you took down Washington, you took down Arizona State. They're about to win the fucking Pac-12 probably. I'm joking. But, I mean, the guy's winning games now all of a sudden. 2 games in a row. UCLA Bruins, game ball. It's your third and final game ball.
Ooey pooey. 17-point dogs.
That should have been number 1. What am I fucking talking about? Yeah.
Ooey pooey, baby. The Jaguars are alive, baby. Let's go. Good win.
What a win. What a win right there. And my final game ball, as much as I want to say, Virginia, you deserve it, or High Point or something like that. No. Lafayette is still undefeated in the Patriot League. They will get a game ball every fucking time they win for the rest of the season while they're undefeated in the Patriot League.
Where did they come from?
What the fuck is happening here? Folks, that is our recap. I'm intrigued on how to handle it. Let me just read this ad right now. The college basketball experience is brought to you by Cut. Cut is a peer-to-peer social betting platform that's US based and available in 40 different states. P2P social betting is a new and better way to bet. Bet directly against your friends or other users on sports, politics, pop culture, and other events with verifiable outcomes. And they got a ton of fun social features that give it a feel of a betting social network, so to speak. Cut offers lower vig and fully customizable odds. You can create your own bets, and Cut handles the payment. You don't have to worry about trying to find old Pete up there at the fucking bowling alley, beat his ass and take his wallet because he owes you a couple $100. No, you don't got to do about that. Cut's got you. So social features include group chats, betting leaderboards, head-to-head history, user profiles, fan groups, and much, much more. So what are you doing, folks? Head to cut.com. That's KUTT.com. Once again, that's cut.com. Use that promo code SGPN for a 10% deposit bonus. We're also brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Underdog Fantasy has a way to play alongside your favorite fantasy players all season long. They got NFL, NBA, NHL, college basketball, and college football. Simply pick higher or lower in your favorite players' fantasy stats and cash in, people. So what are you doing? Watch along, make picks, and maybe make a little extra cash on Underdog's mobile app or website. Use that promo code TCESGPN when you sign up, and you'll get a $100 first deposit. And if you do that, take a screenshot of you signing up. Find me on Twitter at @TheColbyD. We'll send you a college basketball experience T-shirt, brand new. Promise you, it's not from Noah's basement. All right, that's Underdog Fantasy promo code TCESGPN. We're also brought to you by Hall of Fame Bets. Win bigger by betting smarter this NFL season with Hall of Fame Bets, a sports betting analytics platform for parlays, player props, and game lines. Research every NFL, NBA, and soccer bet with historical stats and data. Stop betting in the dark and join over 30,000 users researching with Hall of Fame Bets to craft more intelligent, data-driven parlays. Download the Hall of Fame Bets app or visit HOFBets.com. Use that promo code SGPN to get 50% off your first month today. Start researching, start winning with Hall of Fame Bets. We are back, and Dave Marino says he's down $20K. Damn. Talking that shit. He's talking about Noah's cocktail napkin. He's giving Rob a hard time.
He's talking about my cocktail runs and the over/under bet of the night.
Oh shit. I'm consuming. I don't understand shit. Shout out
You're
to Dave.
too busy reading the ad. You don't understand the game within the game.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like you only have so much space to read.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'll read the ads before Noah's text. You know what I mean? Much smarter play.
Yeah.
Folks, if you're watching this on the YouTube side of things, stay put. Side A is done on the audio side. We are the college basketball experience. You better start thinking about yours. And we're back on the college basketball experience. This is our picks portion. In case you want to listen to that recap shit, even though I think it's fucking amazing to recap. But maybe you don't have much time. All right. Thursday, January 17th or January 18th slate. Absolutely fantastic. 1,000 fucking games. No day games. Bothers me yet again. But this one, for some reason, has a 3:07 tip Pacific time.
What is this, fucking baseball?
Yeah, I know. What the hell is that? Vermont's laying 6.5 at the golf course of Binghamton. It's just too easy. Don't insult me. Don't insult me. System play. We've hit 3 straight with the system plays. Vermont -6.5 cashes. See you at the winner's circle. Mac, what are you doing here?
Have to do it. First pitch, 6:07 Eastern, 3:07 Pacific. We're going to lock up the Catamounts. Let's go.
Get this number now. This shit's going to climb.
It always does with these.
This will fucking climb. I guarantee you by the time this hits, it's going to be like 8.5. Load up. The Minnesota Golden Gophers and Dawson Garcia, who's a strong DFS play. If you play DFS, folks, we do. We invite you to play DFS too. Let us know. Hit us up at TCE on SGPN. If you play DFS, we play it every day as a group. Minnesota's catching 11.5 in East Lansing. I kind of feel like we should bet Minnesota.
I thought about it, but I think it's a trap.
I think they suck. I faded them.
Yeah.
But I almost feel like Michigan State, they just destroyed
Rutgers.
Yeah, and they have a trip to College Park on deck, right?
Yes, but I could see Michigan State pulling away. I think it's fade time for Minnesota. I haven't thought they're good.
Yeah,
all
no,
year.
they suck. They suck. I was just hoping for a sympathy backdoor, maybe a 9-point win for Sparty. But all right, you talked me off it. I'll take Minnesota, but I'm not betting it.
I agree. I'll take Minnesota. I think they will backdoor it.
UNC Asheville is catching 3.5 at Winthrop. Bit confused here. Winthrop's won 5 in a row. Kind of think we should take Asheville. They have this guy. You might have heard of him, Drew fucking Pember. I know Winthrop's playing good, but 5 in a row. Getting Asheville now. Asheville money line play?
I kind of think so. I mean, they're one back. Yeah, I think Winthrop's due for one. And Asheville's been there, done that. They won the league. So, yeah, I like Asheville. You want to bet this?
Yes.
Let's go.
Yes. Let's go. The last time Vermont covered was the last time they stepped on the court. To who was asking that? Bruh in the chat. They covered because I bet on them against NJIT, and they covered with ease. Might have got a little sweaty, like guess what? Maybe final minute, but they were up like 30. That's why we take Vermont. Green Bay is getting 9.5 at. See, we're at a crossroads here because they're taking on Wright State. So Green Bay's been a darling of ours all year, and I foolishly faded them the other day, and I ate shit for that. Meanwhile, Wright State has been just. I mean,
they win every game.
They lost the last game, but I'm saying before that, they were absolutely on fire for us. The spread is 9.5. I mean, I'll take Green Bay, but I'm not going to bet this one unless you talk some sense into me here. What are you doing here?
I like Wright State. You got to think Green Bay's going to come back eventually, right?
No, they're a wagon. They're a fucking wagon.
I think Wright State's going to draw over here. I think this is a spot.
No, Green Bay.
Wright State just played 3 straight road games too. Coming back home off the loss of Youngstown.
I mean, no. It's too many points for a fucking Horizon League game. Give me Green Bay. I'm not betting this.
This is a bait. It's a 6-2 team in league play.
And Clark's right. Noah Reynolds not being factored into these lines. I don't know. Not betting it.
I'll bet it.
And if I bet it, I go Green Bay.
You can lock battle. I'm taking Wright State.
I don't know. I'm staying away right now. Moneyline Max locking up Wright State minus 9.5. The airport is heading to Virginia to take on the Flamin' Libs of Liberty. Jerry Falwell and all his blood money. He might jerk off in a corner and watch this game with his wife sitting there in the bed.
We know what we got to do here.
Liberty minus the points, right? They've lost so many in a row. This has to hit. This has to fucking hit.
They're gonna win by 25. The airport going play
Let's
the
go.
Libs all day.
Liberty minus 12.5 double lock. They need to win a conference game. This is it. They're gonna fuck them up.
Hey, by the way, thank you for the revenge angle. I forgot to mention that on Wright State. So remember they collapsed against Green Bay that one day. So revenge.
That's right. Do we have a line on Hampton Hofstra? I can't find it right now.
It's like 20, 18. I knew you were going to pop up for this one.
I kind of think we should bet Hampton, but I mean,
I do too.
They're so fucking bad. But and my only problem is Hofstra just lost to Campbell. But how many times has Hofstra beaten a D1 team by that many points this year? I know they're the worst team that they've played. They did fuck up Norfolk State. Actually, no, I'm not betting
Hampton.
it.
I'm gonna take Hampton, but it's off an emotional game too. Them in North Carolina A&T on fucking Martin Luther King Day. I mean, they both wanted that game bad on national TV.
I'm taking fucking Hampton plus the points, but I'm not betting it. UNC Wilmington's laying 8.5 at Elon. Ugh. This one's tough because I just don't like laying that much with Wilmington on the road. Give me Elon in the points. What are you doing here?
I'll lay some more chalk here. I like Wilmington a lot. I think they're starting to fucking roll a little bit. I think Elon sucks. I'm gonna lock Wilmington. I think they're gonna drill. I think they're gonna drill them. I think Elon sucks.
Moneyline Mac, lock it up. UNC Wilmington. New Hampshire is laying 3.5 at NJIT. Oh boy.
If you bet this, good luck.
This was a 59-58 classic last year.
Yeah.
At the Wellness Center. All right. Get yourself a little thermometer, kick back, find out if you got a fever, and watch this New Jersey Institute of Technology play basketball. This line stinks. Give me NJIT plus 3.5. What are you doing here?
I thought the same thing, but I'm not betting fucking NJIT. Bring your fucking degree, whatever the fuck you want at this game.
No, don't bring your degree because no one's going to be at this fucking game. You're going to be showing it to nobody. Because that's the whole point of a degree, right? Is to show people,
I guess,
that you're worthy, right? It's all fucked up. Yeah. Marshall is at Old Dominion. Old Dominion's laying 1.5.
Oh God.
We have to bet Old Dominion. Why are they favored? This has to be the win.
All right, I'll do it again.
Let's go.
I'll do it again.
King me. Monarchs minus 1.5.
All they do is lose close games. This time they get over the hump.
How much money have we lost on Old Dominion this year? Definitely a couple thousand.
Enough to pay for a new heart for Jeff Jones.
That's true. That's true. Our thoughts and jokes and prayers are with Jeff Jones. Campbell's getting 4.5 at William and Mary. Give me Campbell all day. What? I mean, I know Campbell's not great, but I mean, they took down Hofstra the other night. William and Mary sucks. They're a terrible team. Kaplan Arena's never fucking lit. I know Campbell's 1-5 on the road. I don't care. Campbell in the points.
This line kind of stinks. Give me Bill and Mary. I'm not betting this show. I'm not betting that game.
I'm so close to pulling the trigger on this. Check the picks page. I might bet this. Yeah. Coastal Carolina's getting 2.5 at Georgia Southern. These teams are not far from one another.
2-15 team laying fucking.
It's like the ODU line, man. I think we go back to the well. Georgia Southern minus 2.5. Lock it up.
Yes.
Coastal
just had a miracle.
Same as ODU.
Yes.
Same fucking line as ODU in a way.
Lock it up.
Let's go.
Eagles.
Shout out to the Bloody Mary consumers. Let's go. I know you can't see, but I'm somewhere there. Stony Brook is catching 7.5 at Delaware. Give me Delaware minus 7.5. What are you doing here?
I think I'll take the Seawolves here. Not a lot of conviction.
They hit for me the other night, but that was a sweat. Do you have a line on Queens and Jacksonville?
1.
Queens minus 1?
No. Jacksonville's laying the 1.
Stink. Give me Jacksonville minus 1. What are you doing here?
I was torn on this game. I'll take Jacksonville. I think they're telling you Jacksonville's going to win. I'm not betting
bet this.
This game is it's such a crapshoot though. Like Queens does suck on the road.
They do. I don't know. I'll stay away too. Folks, I want to tell you the college basketball experience is brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL playoffs. And they're bringing you an offer that'll help make the playoffs truly electrifying. New customers can bet $5 on any game and get 200 instantly in bonus bets. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. Use that promo code SGP. New customers once again can bet $5 and get 200 instantly in bonus bets only on DraftKings Sportsbook with the promo code SGP. The crown is yours. Problem with gambling? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.1800gambler.net. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly on behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas. 21 age plus, varies by jurisdiction, void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. See DKNG.com/football for eligibility and deposit restriction terms and responsible gaming resources. You went stink this game. There's a lot of stinky ass fucking lines. UMass Lowell.
Thursday. It's Thursday night.
UMass Lowell is laying 1.5 at Albany. Albany's 5-0 at home. I mean, what am I missing here?
I like Lowell.
I do too. I do too. I think we should just load up on Lowell.
Yeah. I'm gonna bet Lowell.
They won by 18 last year against them. Lowell has a top 10 defensive rating.
Yeah. Better team.
Everything you dive into, they're 100 spots better in offensive rating. They shoot the ball at a top 100%. I mean, offensive rebounding, they're 43rd in the nation. Every little nugget is telling you they're fucking way better. Don't understand the line. But let's jump in on those Riverhawks. Wichita is getting 15.5 at Florida Atlantic and Del Boca Raton.
I am not betting this game.
I'll take Wichita on the points, but I'm not betting it either.
I mean, neither team is covered in like 5 or 6 games. I mean, we talked about this with FAU. FAU was going to cover every game. They've hit that lull. I kind of lean to Wichita here to lose by like 13 or 14.
Maine is laying 3.5 at UMBC.
UMBC's lost 8 in a row.
They suck, dude.
They're
Maine
awful.
Maine played them last year. Maine beat them by 35 the last time they played.
I'll go Maine.
I feel like Maine's offense is so fucking bad, but should we bet on the Black Bears?
I'm not betting on this game. I'm out on this game. I'm out on this game. I'm
out. You know what, Clark? Let's ride with the Black Bears. Minus 3.5 against those Retrievers. South Florida is catching 12.5 at Memphis. We should consider this one too. Give me the 12.5 no matter what. Should we lock?
Yep.
Let's go.
I just figured some on the money line, man. I think they're live here.
South Florida plus 12.5. Let's go. Yeah.
Hit the athletes.
And I'm going to keep these locks going because Monmouth is getting 9.5 at Drexel. Get the fuck out of here. I know Drexel's good.
Yep.
King Rice is covering this. This is on CBS Sports Network, nationally televised game. Sprinkle some of that plus 400 money line. Sprinkle some of that. Thank you later.
Yeah, I think they got a chance to win that too. So Monmouth and USF live dogs.
I mean, you want to talk about value? USF is plus 600 right now.
Yep.
Plus 600. Monmouth plus 400. Let's go. Northeastern is laying 6.5 at North Carolina A&T. A&T's been. You see, they covered for me the other night. I know that happened after we went off air. Yeah. But I think we should take Northeastern minus 6.5 here. They might be sleepy though. They might be a little sleepy here.
Yeah, I mean, I love me. I love Northeastern. They finally started coming through for me. This seems a little north, man. This like laying points with Northeastern isn't the same.
A&T has been playing better.
Yeah, give me Northeastern.
All right. No, I thought you were swaying me into A&T here.
No. I mean for a lock. I mean I like Northeastern to win by like 7, 8, or 9.
Oh, you're locking Northeastern?
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm afraid to lock them just because they're stapled.
All right,
a lot of points with staples.
I'll take Northeastern minus the points, but I'm not locking it. Kennesaw is laying 1.5 at North Florida. Stink. The stink. Give me Kennesaw minus 1.5. What are you doing there?
I like Kennesaw too.
We have a line on Milwaukee at Northern Kentucky because that game is going to be fantastic. What's that line?
What do you think it is? Northern Kentucky's only laying 2.5.
That's exactly what I was going to say. The Norse minus 2.5 is what I would say. Because Milwaukee's playing better.
Yeah. I think Milwaukee's going to win.
No. Actually, I don't know. They almost lost to Detroit the last time they played. No, I'm going Northern Kentucky, but I'm not betting it. What are you doing here?
I lean to Milwaukee. If I had to bet Milwaukee money line, let's go.
Towson is getting 11.5 at Charleston. Lay it. What are you doing here?
Is Charleston system play?
Pretty damn close to it right now.
They're getting close. They're at home, man. I'm gonna lock Charleston.
It was a 5-point game last year, though.
But Towson lost their whole team.
I know. The portal got them. I'm not locking it, but give me Charleston. I think Towson's still got some talent. I know they can't fucking shoot, but they're a decent defensive team. Yeah, I don't know. Give me Charleston. I'm not locking it. You're locking it?
Yep. They're baiting you to take Towson. Charleston by 20.
Moneyline Mac locking up the Cougs. No, I will lock this one. Seattle heads to Stephen F. Austin. Stephen F. Austin's laying 5.5. Get this ozone layer bullshit out of here. Give me those Lumberjacks minus 5.5 against this Seattle team. They can't do shit on the road. 1-5 on the road. You in?
Yeah, you get them away from that climate change, whatever bullshit. Yeah, there you go. Fade. Let's go. Stephen F. Lock it up. I'm with you.
Yes. Seattle can't shoot for shit. What are they? 267th in 3-point shooting. 216th in offensive rating, going up against the 28th best defensive rating. Jack's gonna fuck them up. UT Martin's catching 9.5 at Morehead State. Okay, you can talk me into this potentially. I'm taking UT Martin plus 9.5. Not betting it yet, but make a case for me why I should.
The only concern is that Morehead is so good at home. But I agree with you. I mean, this is first, not first and second place, but I mean, Martin's one game back. I think we should take a shot here on Martin. I think Martin's alive. Let's
go. Take the 9.5.
Go.
Let's go Skyhawks. The Skyhawks, let's go.
I want this pilot. It's a matter of national security.
Do you have a line on Abilene and Tarleton?
Yeah, and I'll take you to a lock here. I just saw it. 4.5.
Tarleton's laying 4.5.
Yeah. Rivalry.
You're talking, you're laying the points though, right?
I like Abilene.
You're taking them?
I think Abilene wins outright. I'm going to lock Abilene Christian.
Moneyline Mac, lock it up. AC. I'll take Tarleton minus 4.5.
Battle? Oh, yeah. Let's go Abilene Christian, baby. Outright.
Gobble, gobble.
Didn't mean to hit that.
No Billy Gillespie, baby. He ain't walking through that door.
It doesn't matter. These games are personal. Give me Tarleton minus the 4.5 against Abilene Christian. Can't wait to watch this game. Let's go. Central Arkansas is getting 14.5 at Lipscomb. Lay it. What are you doing here?
I'll take the points. A lot of conviction on that game. Good luck if you're betting that one. Yeah.
Our Omaha Mavericks are getting 9.5 in Brookings, South Dakota against the Jackrabbits. Give me the points. What are you doing here?
I want to lay it.
I hate betting Summit. The Summit is insane sometimes.
The Jackrabbits haven't played at home in forever. They fuck teams up there. I'm locking the Jackrabbits. They're telling you they're going to fuck them up. Let's go. Jackrabbits all day. They're going to win by 15 to 20.
You know what? You sold me. Good. Yeah. Let's go. Give me the Jackrabbits.
Last time they played at home, they beat Montana State by 30.
Let's go. Let's go.
It's easy to see a tide turn.
It just dawned on me I hadn't bet on the Summit League in probably a month. I need to get in on that. Troy's laying 1.5 at South Alabama. They're the same. They're the same.
Troy's won like 6 in a row.
They're the same to me though. They always underachieve. You watch them here and there, and you're like, "Hey, this team's not bad." Then you bet on them, you lose. Give me South Alabama to get this thing done. Yep.
I mean, so Troy's won 6 in a row. They're 5-0 in league play. South Alabama's lost 3 out of 4. They're 2-3 in league play, and they're only getting a point. Lock up the Jackfires. They win this game outright.
I'm not locking this. You can lock this one. South Alabama
at
home in Mobile gets it done. Now this one, UT Rio Grande is catching 11 points at UT Arlington. I will keep betting the Mexicans until I lose. Give me the 11. I do like this UTA team, but at the same time, it's too many fucking points. Sprinkle some of that plus 425 money line. What are you doing here?
I like the Mexicans, but I don't want to lock them away from the border. They're not
still
as
in
good
Texas.
Yeah, true. I don't know. I'm not as sold on this one.
All right. Well, maybe you'll be sold on this one because somehow North Dakota State's laying 2.5 against the greatest team in all the land, the Denver Pioneers.
Pioneers are rolling.
Well, they won like 4 or 5, right?
They just beat South Dakota State by 20. That's another reason to take the Jackrabbits lay 9.5.
That's true. That is true. Give me Denver. No bet.
Like I said, they just played out of their minds. The Bison are going to fuck them up back at home. The Bison are good at home. The Bison suck on the road. The Bison haven't played at home in forever. Lock up North Dakota State.
Oh, this is a foolish lock, buddy. This one.
I love South Dakota State and North Dakota State at home, baby.
No, South Dakota State actually has a good team. North Dakota State, you watch them and you have faith in literally a rec league team. You know what I mean? Like,
you like Denver?
I mean, they're playing a lot better. I'll tell you that, man. They almost beat Oral Roberts the other night. I think they got more talent. They played Colorado State tough. They beat Noah Phoenix Vandals. Give me Denver. Moneyline Max locking up the Bison though.
Just lock battle me. Come on, come to Fargo.
No.
It's gonna be lit.
Look. I'm not just gonna foolishly fire bets off with the Denver fucking Pioneers because they won a couple games.
ULM is Bison season, baby. Let's go.
ULM's catching 19.5 in Harrisonburg, Virginia, taking on JMU.
What the fuck do we do with this game?
I give me the points. JMU just can't keep winning by 30 every night, right? ULM's ass though, man. They're ass, but what are you doing?
Has JMU lost 2? No, they've lost 2 out of 3. Last time they lost, they bounced back with a 40-point win. I'll lay it. I'm not betting it though. Fuck that.
The Tommies of St. Thomas are laying 6.5 in Vermilion, South Dakota, taking on South Dakota. Staples are sharp.
Staples are really sharp.
Give me the Tommies. System play. No, I'm not betting this. What are you doing here?
Opposite side. Give me the Coyotes. Lock it.
Oh
They've lost 6 out of 7.
Dude, what
Tommy's,
are you locking every fucking Dakota team? This is
I
not
love the
gonna
Dakotas.
end good for you.
Parlay the Dakotas tomorrow night,
Oh
baby. I
my
love the
God.
Dakotas.
Folks, if he hits this, he's got to get his face on that fucking wall. Why can't I think of the name of that wall right now? All the presidents. What the fuck am I
Mount
trying to think
Rushmore?
of? Mount Rushmore. There we go. I feel like I'm Dion. Remember when Dion thought that was in L.A.?
Yeah.
I mean, who really cares?
We got
I've never
a
had
Dakota
any
parlay.
desire. I've never understood that one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've never fucking understood that one. We're gonna put presidents' faces in rocks, and you're gonna go see it
And put in the Dakotas.
I mean, I like the Badlands. I'd be more interested in seeing because it has the history. But like, what? You're gonna put some presidents? I could give a fuck about them. You know what I mean? They could be in person, shaking your fucking hand, and I wouldn't go. You know what I mean? Anyway, you know that wall, Rob, is one that I'm not interested in. All right, you can tell
the
me
other wall. The other wall's at Rio Grande.
Yeah, I'd be more interested in seeing that wall because I did stand up in El Paso for like a week, like a decade ago, and from my hotel room, it's actually probably more than a decade ago. It's probably like 12, 13, 14 years ago. But my hotel room was facing the Mexico border from like first off, I was in El Paso in June, which is completely fucking miserable. It's like 120 degrees, but I couldn't believe that was Mexico. I was like, all it was like 2 wires, like a metal, thing in the ground with two wires going across. I was like, she tell me all I gotta do is hop that and I'm in Mexico. And so I'd be more interested in seeing the developments in that wall than the fucking president's faces, just to see it. You know what I mean? Because I'm always curious. Yeah. I imagine they got some drones or some shit flying over. But yeah. Presidents, rocks, faces and rocks. The fuck is this? Am I crazy, Mac? What's your opinion of seeing presidents' faces on rocks?
I mean, I'm a big history guy, so I would like to see Mount Rushmore. I mean,
but there's no real history. It's just someone just built the fucking.
Yeah, but I mean,
it's not like they were there. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'd sign me up for the Badlands. I'd go see the Badlands because there's actual real history there. But like, they just had some dude fucking chisel out some fucking faces. You know what I mean?
It is an interesting.
It's not like fucking George Washington was sitting there, posing for the picture while someone chiseled his fucking face. You know what I mean? No. It's all man-made bullshit. It's like going to see a fucking lake in some of these like in Irvine. I got these man-made lakes. I don't give a shit. Anyway, what the fuck are we talking about here? Folks, I want to tell you that the college basketball experience is brought to you by Cut. Cut is a peer-to-peer social betting platform that's US-based, and it's available in 40 different states, maybe even in the Badlands. P2P social betting is a new and better way to bet. Bet directly against your friends or some other users on sports, politics, pop culture, and other events with verifiable outcomes. Plus, tons of fun social features that'll give it a feel of a betting social network. Cut also offers lower VIG, fully customizable odds. Create your own bets, all that good stuff. And look, Cut handles the payment side of things, so you never have to chase anyone down in the streets. So look, what are you doing, folks? Hop on over there, check it out. They got great social features, group chats, betting leaderboards, head-to-head history, user profiles, fan groups, and much, much more. Head to cut.com. That's KUTT.com. Use that promo code SGPN for a 10% deposit bonus. We're also brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Look, Underdog Fantasy has a way to play alongside your favorite fantasy players all season long. They got NFL, NBA, NHL, college basketball, and college football. Simply pick higher or lower in your favorite players' fantasy stats and cash in, people. So sign up, and when you do, make sure you use the promo code TCE SGPN. Underdog will double your first deposit up to $100. That's Underdog Fantasy, promo code TCE SGPN. All right, we're back. I'm not talking about rocks anymore, I don't think. Portland State's laying 4.5 in Flagstaff. We should consider betting this.
Signs stink, though.
You know what really stinks is Northern Arizona. Have you seen them lately?
Yeah, they're awful.
What happened early in the year? I thought they were going to be awful in the regular season. Like when we did the preview, I was like, oh, they're going to be horrible this year. They lost Jalen Cohn to Cal Berkley. A couple other guys graduated. I was like, they're going to be ass. But then they beat Seattle in like the first week of the season. They played well in some other spots. Knocked off Abilene Christian, who you're betting on tomorrow.
Go, baby.
Had to throw that in there. But man, they've gotten worked. Really. Let me just give you, this is why we should bet against them. They played San Francisco. They lost by 40. They played Northern Colorado. They lost by 15. They played Omaha and lost by 26. Then they beat North Dakota, who's awful, by 1. Then they lost to Montana State 39. Or no, yeah. 29. And then lost to Montana by 43. I got to do it. Portland State minus 4.5. It might stink. I don't give a fuck.
Reeks.
Northern Arizona's terrible. They're terrible. You got to lay it. When you have a team 348th in defense and 351st in offense, no. Portland State's going to fucking drill them. Let's go.
So they've lost 5. So they've lost 5 out of 6. All 5 have been on the road.
Still, they beat North Dakota. They're a horrible team, dude. They're a
beat
horrible,
Southern Utah
team.
too.
Battle me then.
Let's go. Give me Northern Arizona. Give me the Lumberjacks, baby.
Trying to say Jesus Christ can't hit a curveball?
I wasn't trying to hit that. But okay, let's go.
Give me the Lumberjacks.
Easy. I mean, unbelievable. Max on the Lumberjacks. Dundee riding them Vikings. Row. Sac State's getting 8.5 at Northern Colorado and Greeley. Northern Colorado's been playing better lately. I still got to take the points. What are you doing here?
Sac State's off back-to-back wins. Northern Colorado's just lost one. I think we should bet Northern Colorado.
I mean, you'll sway my pick. I'm not betting this fucking game. I'm not laying 8.5 with Northern Colorado.
I'll lay it. I'll say off this one. I'm with you. Everybody loves Sac State all of a sudden. They were awful. Remember, everybody canceled them 2 weeks ago. Now everybody wants to bet them.
Do you have a line? Do you have a line on SIU and Lindenwood? Why am I not seeing it right now?
Because it's Lindenwood and
it's on the extras.
4. It's a 4.
Wait.
Edwardsville's laying 4. You're off the Moorhead win.
These games all fucking reek, man.
I know. It's OVC and Summit Thursday night game.
I feel like we should take Edwardsville.
Give me Lindenwood. Edwardsville wins by 3.
I'm not betting this. Give me Edwardsville though. But the line is fucking horrible. The line is horrible. Illinois is laying 2.5 at Michigan. We should bet Illinois.
I think Michigan's going to win again. They got Doug. I think Illinois is overrated. I've said that for weeks and weeks and weeks. Not Minnesota overrated. Hold my nose. Lock up Michigan. Go blue.
Oh, you're locking it. You crazy.
Yeah. They're going to win. They're going to win outright.
Wonderland Mac, lock it up. Noah Phoenix. Wolverines. Give me Illinois. I'm not betting that. Tennessee Tech is getting 6.5 at Tennessee State. Yes. Lock. Golden Eagles plus the points. Let's go. Welcome to UAB. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I'm on the same side. I'm going to say off the lock here, though.
Tonight's slate's fucking hilarious.
I know.
This is a hard slate. I'll say this. Like each game, I'm like, should I pull the plug?
I'm siding with Courtney Love in this slate because this slate is nasty.
Yeah. Folks, enter at your own risk on this slate.
The fuck is that? Shit.
Utah Tech is catching 3.5 at Southern Utah. Give me Tech.
Oh, I was going to say, I think we should bet Southern Utah.
No. Southern Utah's not that good this year, man.
They're at home. They don't like each other.
Have you... Look, I've traveled a lot of they're separated by like a mile. Does this count as a home game? This is...
But I'm saying they've lost 3 in a row.
I'm just saying, is there going to be a home edge?
I think so. The Thundering Birds. I think the Thundering Birds actually get a good crowd every time I watch them.
When they're good, at 5-11. But and how many Utah Tech fans? Like I said, they're both at Zion National Park. Essentially, they're both right there. No, give me the Trailblazers. I'll do battle. You want to battle here?
Yeah, let's go. Give me the Thundering Birds. You're going with the freaking new school Utah Tech bullshit.
Now we got a problem. Now we got a problem.
I feel all right about this one. Let's go.
Utah.
Dundee riding with Utah Tech. Dixie State. Mac riding with the Thunderbirds. Little Rock is laying 3.5 at Southern Indiana. No.
Why are they laying points? This is too many.
Money line, Southern Indiana, right?
Yeah, I mean it's got to be a system play.
This slate's tough tomorrow, man. The slate is tough.
Yeah,
3.5. Screaming Eagles. This little cock bullshit out of here. This is one of my favorite games to watch tomorrow, and I just have a soft spot for both programs historically. Western Kentucky is coming into Las Cruces, where New Mexico State is laying 1.5. The line is stinky. And it's stinky for a reason. Because New Mexico State's winning this fucking game tomorrow. Give me New Mexico State minus 1.5. I could be talked into a lock here.
This may be my favorite play of the day. Love the Aggies here. Let's go.
Yes. This game's awesome. This is one of my favorite games to watch. Load up. Aggies minus 1.5.
Western Kentucky's not the same away from home. They just lost to Sam Houston, and they got the big win.
Far ass trip too.
Yeah,
you gotta take a bus to the airport, then you fly into El Paso, then you gotta drive. You gotta hop on a bus, go like 45 minutes to fucking Las Cruces. It's just a lot of work. A lot of work to get over there.
Hey, by the way, did we do Oral Roberts in North Dakota, the final Dakota home team?
Did I skip over that?
I think we did.
No, I think I did skip over it. Yeah, you're right. Oral Roberts is laying 1.5 at North Dakota. Don't fucking do it. Do not fucking do this.
Give me the Hawks. So lock it up. Give me all 4
You're pissing
Dakotas.
Money down.
All 4 Dakotas.
No.
Parlay them. They're all winning tomorrow.
No.
Tomorrow is the Dakota night.
No, buddy. This is another battle. Fuck you.
Oh, get this
the
Oral
fuck
Roberts
out of here.
Out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. Oral Roberts minus 1.5. North Dakota is terrible. They're the worst team. There's no one good on that team.
Outright.
Let's go. You're gonna lose. And I also skipped over North Alabama, Austin P. My apologies. Austin P's laying 2.5. Give me the Govs. No?
I like the Govs. I like the Govs too. The Govs haven't played at home in forever.
Yeah, I think we should take that. Cannabis Capper, my apologies. I went off on that tangent about presidents' faces, and
that's why you faded all the Dakota schools when the Dakotas go. I'm
gonna fucking have a fade the Dakotas parlay. All right.
I'll be running for office here soon, baby. I'll get the North Dakota and South Dakota vote, baby.
Yeah, what do you need? Like 12 votes to win that fucking thing? Washington is in Berkeley. Cal's laying 1.5. Cal's winning this. Lay the 1.5.
That's a lock. That's a lock. Like the line is telling you, they're 6-11 laying point.
Yeah,
Washington sucks, man. They're so up and down.
Cal minus 1.5.
Favorite play of the night.
Let's ride.
I like Cal a lot here. I love Cal.
Oregon State's getting 15.5 in Salt Lake City. You know what? I think we should consider laying the 15.5 and locking it up.
Oh God, I didn't expect you to sway me on locking it up. I do like the Utes. Oregon State's so bad.
They're so bad on the road too, dude.
All right.
I think we should. We should. Utah.
I think Oregon State's way. I'm with you.
Utah minus 15.5. Let's go. Rob Donaldson's with me. Let's ride. Let's fucking ride.
I'm gonna take every home team from here on out.
Utah Valley is catching 13.5 at Grand Canyon. Nope. Grand Canyon minus 13.5. You know what? I could be talking to the lock in this one too. AC just covered. AC just covered against them. Grand Canyon is a lot better than Valley.
But this is a rivalry though.
Buddy, this place gets fucking lit. This coach, brand new coach in this game too.
I'm on Valley.
No. Battle? You want to do some fucking
all
battle?
All right, another battle.
You're going to get fucked up tomorrow, dude. Unbelievable here. The amount, just all over the place.
Valley's here. Plus 700 on the money line. Sprinkle that.
No. Yeah, that's absurd. That is not hitting. Grand Canyon minus the points. Get this Utah Valley bullshit out of here. Let's go. We really need Noah Beanick tonight because Idaho's playing at Idaho State.
I know. I saw this game. I was like, what the fuck?
Pocatello's going to be rocking. No, this line stinks, man. I'm locking up Idaho plus 5. You know what? In honor of Noah Beanick, give me the Vandals plus 5.5.
Oh my God, I can't believe you locked it.
Give me in honor of Noah Beanick. Plus 200 on the Vandals. Sprinkle that. You're welcome. Plus 200. Let's ride. What are you doing here?
I have no idea. I only covered the Dakotas. I don't go into Idaho.
It's the same fucking thing. Let me tell you, I've been to all these. They're the same, unless you go to Sun Valley or somewhere beautiful. Maybe where the fuck did Mark Furman retire to? Somewhere up there in northern fucking Idaho. No, I'm telling you, this is a smash spot. This is a smash spot for the Vandals.
I agree. I like the Vandals. I mean, it's Idaho versus Idaho State. You think I'm going to lay the points? No way. Give me the points.
UTEP's laying 5.5 against Middle Tennessee. Middle Tennessee's awful on the road. Unfortunately, I like Middle Tennessee, and I get it. UTEP's been a letdown, but ever since Cameron Weston got out for the year for MTSU, they've been ass. I can be talked into potentially locking up UTEP minus 5.5 here.
I feel like every time we do this, it bites us out. Why do I feel like UTEP's going to win by 5? You know?
Yeah. Well, it's terrifying because they only score like 47 points a game.
Yeah.
So it's like,
can they win 52 to 46?
No. Let's back away. Back away.
We've already given out about 30.
But Eastern Washington is getting 5.5 at Weber State, and I refuse to fade Eastern Washington. Give me the 5.5. I understand Weber's good and they're coming off losses, but Eastern Washington is a fucking wagon. All right, and I will go with the Eagles. We got another battle.
Absolutely. Weber's my team. That was my preseason pick. Give me Weber State. Lock it up. This is their league. They're taking it back.
Get this shit out of here. Weber State. We got a battle. Mac riding with Weber. Dundee flying with them Eagles. Let's go. Where's my Eagle screech? I haven't used that in a while. I had that for a while.
These Thursday nights are a shit show. Like these slates.
Dude, this is a hard fucking slate. This is where you earn your fucking rep.
Yeah.
All right, like. Some of these ones, you're just sitting there like, really? Am I really betting this team? Yeah, I guess I'll bet it, you know?
Yeah.
Folks, I want to tell you that the college basketball experience is Yeah, subscribe to the College Basketball Experience. Brought to you by Hall of Fame Bets. Win bigger by betting smarter this NFL season with Hall of Fame Bets, the sports betting analytics platform for parlays, player props, and game lines. Research every NFL, NBA, and soccer bet with historical stats and data. Stop betting in the dark and join over 30,000 users researching with Hall of Fame Bets. Craft more intelligent, data-driven parlays. Download the Hall of Fame Bets app or visit HOFBets.com. Use that promo code SGPN to get 50% off your first month today. Start researching. Start winning with Hall of Fame Bets. We're also brought to you by us. Yes, and the Sports Gambling Podcast Network's merch store. 15% off everything in the store now to the end of the month with the promo code PLAYOFFS. We're competing against other shows. So, I mean, I see 250 fucking people in the chat. And I appreciate all those donations, but you know, we like to say that we're the fucking best fan base. We have the best fan base of any fucking show on SGPN. So I'm going to need you guys to represent a little bit for us there. Get on over there. 15% off. You can get a dog bowl. We have a fucking Moneyline dog bowl. Or, come on. Yeah, everyone's got a dog these days. 90% of the world, at least. Or no, LA. 90% of LA at least has a dog. Man. Hawaii's going to Long Beach, going to the pyramid.
Then you get to the Big West. So you get done with the Big South. You get done with fucking the Sun Belt and all that. Then you go to the fucking summit. Then you get to the Big West. It's like, oh man, here we go. I love Thursday.
That was my okay. Hang on. I think Long Beach State's going to get this done. How about you?
I think Long Beach. I agree with you. I mean, Long Beach is at home. Hawaii's coming over to Long Beach. Hawaii's been so up and down though. So I'll take Long Beach.
I'm taking Long Beach too. I'm fascinated by this game. Gosh.
Should we lock Long Beach?
No, we should go a little bit down the 405 to Irvine and lock. You know how hot UC San Diego is right now?
So is Irvine.
Irvine's going to fuck them up, dude. Irvine's going to fuck them up tomorrow. This is for Rob Donaldson, UCI's biggest fan. The Anthill's going to be rocking. I'm taking Irvine minus 5.5 points. And I always feel way better betting the Big West than those shitty Summit League games. give me Irvine minus 5.5. Hey, a little Shotsky for the people out there. Let's go. What are you doing here?
I think I bet the Tridents 3 in a row. I think the Tridents are going to fucking get Irvine here. Money line. Let's go Tridents. Another battle on a Thursday night.
Spinal.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get this. Irvine's overrated
losing
this
money.
year.
You are losing money. Man. I used to think you had an edge. You're losing it, man. You're losing it. West Virginia gets drilled tonight. And you're all over the place here.
And then I went west to the Dakotas, and now I'm in California.
Davis is laying 1.5 at Fullerton. Give me Fullerton to get it done.
Yeah, I'll take Fullerton. I was torn on this game. I'm not gonna lie.
Gosh, I should go to this Northridge game. Santa Barbara's at Northridge. Northridge is laying 1.5.
You're gonna do it again.
No, because I still buy into. I watched a lot of Santa Barbara last year. That might have been the team I watched most, and I understand they've been a train wreck a little bit this season, but they still have some guys that I trust that can really ball. What's the kid out of Jersey? I'm drawing a blank on his name right now. It's like a French name.
Ajay Mitchell.
No, Pierre Louis. He can play. He's out of New Jersey, and they have a few different guys. Mitchell can play. That's what I'm saying. Their roster is actually talented. I can't do it. Actually, I'm taking the Gauchos to win in Northridge. What are you doing here? I actually think we should probably bet on Santa Barbara.
So we agree on this one. So you're talking about how bad Barbara's been. Barbara's secretly won 3 in a row quietly. Nobody's talking about it. Quietly playing better since 0-3. They're going to drill Northridge. Give me Barber. Lock it up.
I'm with you. They have talent. I mean, Northridge is good. I don't think they have this talent that's ready for these big matchups. So let's go.
They hit a little bit of a lull in the fucking holiday season from December 28th to January 4th. Maybe too many guys trying to get laid, get drunk. I don't know what they're doing, but they're
Santa Barbara
back
is,
now.
Let me tell you something. I could retire in Santa Barbara. I think it's
a great place.
It's a very, very nice place to live. I mean, a bunch of fucking celebrities. I think Oprah and shit lives up there. She lives in Hawaii, apparently. All the conspiracy theorists. But anyway, not that I really want to live close to Oprah. I'm just saying, Santa Barbara's fucking weather is perfect.
Yeah,
and you're like, it's perfect.
I'll live there. Ditch the Oprah though.
Yeah. I mean, no thanks in Oprah and hanging out with Oprah. But yeah, Santa Barbara is a very, very nice place to live, I think.
Yeah.
Riverside is catching 1.5 at Bakersfield. Bakersfield, not a very nice place to live. Don't stand up in Bakersfield. Bakersfield, it's like 1978 never stopped.
Does Bakersfield lose in overtime every game? I feel like they lose in overtime every game.
I think they win this one.
I do too. I'm going to lock Bakersfield. This is the one. They're 0-5 and they're off back-to-back away road losses in overtime. They're winning this game. They are so much better than their record. I like Bakersfield. I keep betting them. Give me Bakersfield. Lock it up. I like Bakersfield.
That silly ass court that's all blue.
Oh, it's fucked up.
Yeah, that's a
Rod
fucking
Barr's
horrible
going to get him going.
Yeah. Moneyline Max locking up Bakersfield. Santa Clara is heading to Pacific to take on the Tigers, and Santa Clara's laying 10.5. Bounce back spot. I will lay the 10.5 with Santa Clara. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I mean Pacific is so up and down. You don't know what the fuck you're gonna get. I'll lay it as well.
Gonzaga's laying 12.5 at Pepperdine. Man, all these games are happening right by my fucking house. I should get out and go to one of these things.
Gonzaga wins by 40 here, don't they?
Yeah,
they've had a week off.
Let's hammer this.
Yes,
Gonzaga minus 12.5. Let's go. Oregon's getting 6.5 in Boulder. Nope. Colorado minus 6.5.
Bet it. Let's go. Oregon's undefeated.
Just watch him go down to Buffalo. Oh no, it's a guy out of Buffalo.
Yeah.
Colorado by 15 plus.
Colorado and Boulder is a different team. They're like a completely fucking different team. Lock it up all day.
Yep.
Go
ahead.
No, go.
I said no. I was saying Oregon. They've won 7 in a row. They're going to Boulder. They don't need this game. They got Utah on deck. This is a lock.
It is a lock. Double lock. Take the Buffs all day. Let's go. Kelly LePepe and Loyola Marymount. Clark's cracking me up in the chat. Are catching 10.5 at San Francisco. Give me LMU. I can be talked into a lock here.
So rewind. Last year, this is a big time rivalry, right?
I don't know a big time,
not a big time, but like they're located not too far from one another.
No, San Francisco's in San Francisco. Loyola's in fucking LA, but
I'm fucking getting my shit confused then.
But I think 10.5 to like Loyola's talented enough to cover this fucking thing.
I agree. I'm gonna take Marymount.
Let's go. Final game on the slate. Washington State heads to the Farm to take on Stanford. Stanford's laying 2.5. Nope. Washington State money line.
No, Stanford. Tree hugger.
No,
you want to battle? You want to battle in the finale?
Wait,
these beat Arizona.
Yeah, that's a little scary. That is a little scary.
Lock up
Stanford
the tree.
Just beat Utah.
That's what the tree huggers do. The tree.
No, I'm on Washington State. You bet Stanford. I'm on Washington State. No one's gonna be at this fucking game.
They're gonna hug their way to a 3-point win.
Give me the Cougs. Give me the Cougs.
Prince Lock, check the big page.
Folks, that's our show. We just went through all these fucking games. Hilarious slate, in my opinion. One of the more hilarious slates of the season, in my opinion. Just like
we need a beatnik for this.
A large number of stinky games, a large number of shitty games, and a lot of fun. Mac, your favorite play of the night. I mean, you said Gonzaga a minute ago. I kind of agree with you.
Yeah. Let's throw that one out. I mean, obviously, so we're both on that one. If we had to go separate,
if we had to go separate, I think I'm going to go Irvine. Let me think about what were my early ones 3 hours ago that we said.
I love Cal. I love Cal against Washington at home. I think Mark Madsen seems way better than the record, playing good basketball. I don't trust Washington either. I think they're like Arizona State, fool's gold. So Cal is behind Gonzaga, my favorite play.
I'll go UC Irvine or Monmouth. UC Irvine first, Monmouth second, behind Gonzaga. Obviously, that's your parlay.
Yeah.
Let's go, folks. Give Noah Beanick a follow on Twitter at NoahB77_. Maybe you reach out. See if he needs something. You know what I mean? Just give him a DM. Maybe we could throw together some money, buy him some new windows. I don't know. We miss Beanick. All right, just not his text message, but we miss him. Moneyline Max on Twitter at Moneyline_Mac. I'm on Twitter at Colby D. The College Basketball Experience is on Twitter at TCE on SGPN. The chat is fucking awesome. By the way, I see 290 people right now, and we appreciate that. We really do. But please, if you can subscribe, it really fucking helps us. I know I sound like a fucking used car salesman here every night asking you to do this, but it really helps us. But shout out to the chat regardless. Anyone watching this, it helps us. And all the people that donated, even just donating your time and energy, we appreciate it all. Folks, until next time, this is the College Basketball Experience. You better start thinking about yours, and we out of here.
It's got me thinking about the good shit the minute that I seen your grill again. It made me good trip, good dog the mind back like dog will wind that. Man, I didn't get mad when you near me hit me can back, but the comings on was strong. Now my shit's coming along, you know the song. The truth is I'm pretty much on fire again. It's heating up for real, I'm alive again. And that's the attraction factor. Vancouver, Michigan with my rap disaster. Yeah, you know you want it how you want it. No need to trip cause I got it, doggone it. It's all yours and the extras too. All the super music and the sex for who? Just get it straight cause you caught me in a good mood. Let me demonstrate what this time of year could do. Sing it.